Happy video day, guys. Today we are jumping into some bougie CC creams. Now, if you guys haven't heard already, I'm on the search for the best CC cream, BB cream, or tinted moisturizer for my acne-prone mature skin, because I am so tired of wearing full faces of straight up foundation. I love foundation. I've got a drawer full of medium coverage foundations that I love and adore. But on my everyday, I want something lighter. I want to even out my skin tone without putting very heavy stuff on my skin. I want to just try something different. I want something with some SPF. I want something with maybe some anti-aging in it. Why not? So I'm giving you guys another Tinted Tuesday. We're going to find that tinted moisturizer or CC cream. And today we're jumping into the bougie one. We are jumping into the Chanel one. So this is the Chanel CC cream, and this guy has the best reviews ever. And I actually couldn't even find it on the Chanel website, completely sold out. I tried finding it at Sephora, and I finally ended up buying it from Macy's. Was the only place that had it, and the only color that they had left was the color that I ended up picking up, which was 30 beige. I read a bunch of really awesome reviews from people saying that this is the best CC cream on the market. You guys also recommended this to me, and you said that you love it. Now, this does retail for $55 US. So this is a expensive CC cream. So I'm gonna be harsh on it. I really want it to do a lot for me now. So this guy's gonna be, you have to do really good. If you guys haven't seen my first Tinted Tuesday, I am in my mid-30s, don't have perfect skin. I definitely have adult acne. It comes out and bothers me every once in a while. It always leaves me a nice little red scar because I have very sensitive skin. So I do have a few issues. I have combination skin, and I definitely want to still find a CC cream or a tinted moisturizer because it can't just be for perfect skin. I want to wear this stuff now. So it says that it conceals the appearance of skin imperfections for a more even complexion. It moisturizes because it's infused with hyaluronic acid. And it also says it corrects because after 1 month of use, the formula helps to correct the signs of aging, improving the skin's texture and visibility, and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So I'm gonna have to give you guys an update on that later on. It says it protects the skin because it contains sun filters. It also says it has extracts from some moringa plum, some type of exotic plum that they found, that it helps against environmental aggressors. And finally, it illuminates because it's infused with this plum extract that's really rich in vitamin C, and it helps to create a more glowing, well-rested complexion. So don't all those things sound very fascinating and amazing, like everything that you would want in a CC cream? I don't know. To me, it sounds really great, and I'm hoping that some of them are true. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna try this on for the very first time, and I do have a few thoughts on this. I have some thoughts, and they could be pretty interesting, but let's get into the try on right now. Okay, so I'm pretty excited to try this. I'm gonna put on a little bit of the Professional primer, just because since this is a CC cream, I know it's gonna be a little bit thicker than a tinted moisturizer, because CC creams tend to be thicker and they're supposed to be like color correcting as well. But so because of that, I'm just gonna put a little bit of pore filling primer just to give it a nice little chance because thicker products tend to seep into pores a little quicker for myself. It comes inside this really cute Chanel casing, the white and black. Oops. Okay. So it looks just like this. It's this white, nice casing. It's actually pretty small. How much does this have compared to the Bare Minerals? So the Bare Minerals actually has 35 milliliters, and this has 30 milliliters. So this has 5 milliliters more. So for the CC cream, I'm looking for something more for office wear, a little bit more covered. Tinted moisturizers, I'm gonna leave more for like going to the grocery and doing things day to day in the house and just wanting to look put together. But this guy, I'm looking for something that's gonna cover good. If you guys can see, my skin is not in great condition right now. This is probably my last week of bad skin, and then I start getting better for a while. So this is the perfect time to try this product because since it is pretty pricey, I really wanna make sure that it does its job. So on one side, let's try it. On this side, let's try it with the brush because I do have a little bit more. Actually, you know what? On this side, I'm going to do it with my fingers. I'll try with the brush on the other side. Okay, so the first thing I will say, I can already feel that this is thicker, for sure. Now, I'm wondering if this is too light for me. I got it in medium. 30 beige. This actually looks like it might be kind of light. Well, we'll see when we put it on. So right now, this is actually covering pretty damn good. A lot more than I thought it would, and I'm not even putting that much product on. A few little dots here and there, and this is covering nice. This is reminding me of the coverage that I get from my IT Cosmetics CC cream. It really is doing a pretty nice job. The only thing I'm wondering is if I would need a darker tone, but we'll see after I put on all my makeup and everything if it looks okay. But like, I guess it kind of matches. It's a little bit on the light side. I probably would prefer it a little darker, but that looks... You guys can see how much coverage it did, right? I mean, definitely I could see a big difference in coverage. Right now it's a little bit streaky in some areas when you're applying it. Like, I have to go over a few times with my finger, like, to really smooth it out, because it does kind of feel like a thicker, it feels kind of like a thicker cream. Now it is catching a little bit onto some of my acne scars. I wonder how that's gonna look. But let's go ahead and let's try the other side with a brush and see how the coverage works. I have a little bit more breakout on this side, so I'm gonna try it with the brush, because brush usually gives a better coverage. Definitely has a fragrance in it. If you don't like products that have fragrance, this smells, but it smells like the Chanel smell. Like, I'm used to smelling this, but it definitely has a fragrance. It goes away once you apply it on your face. It's not like it lingers, but definitely you smell it. Okay, so I think that did a pretty decent job. I think that the application with the brush went on a lot easier than the fingers, but I kind of like applying it with my fingers. So that's actually pretty funny. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on this area. I wanna see if I could build it up and make it a little bit more covered. Do my finishing touches here. So this definitely did very good coverage. You guys can tell. You can't, like the Complexion Rescue one, you were able to still see a lot more, and this is supposed to be a little bit thicker, but you guys can see a lot of the redness is pretty much gone. I mean, it's still showing through very slightly. You still see it. You can still see my skin, but for the most part, it has covered it pretty good, like almost in the sense that I would say that this reminds me a little bit of like a light foundation more than even a CC cream. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the IT Cosmetics one that I have, but less radiant. Right now, my skin looks really good. I have a little bit of like those dried out pimples, and it's kind of gathering a little bit on them, but I think that would be pretty typical for anything that you're gonna put on top of those. But I like the way this looks. This is what it looks like right now. And the more I look at it, I think the color does match me pretty decent. I mean, I probably, like I said, I probably would have liked a hair darker, but with some bronzer and stuff, I think I could fix that up a little bit. But I'm kind of liking this right now. I'm kind of liking this. I'm gonna put on some concealer. I'm gonna try to leave it very, very minimal, not do too much, and bronzer and stuff, and let's see how everything looks at the end. Okay guys, and this is the final face of makeup, and I am pretty impressed. I think it looks super, super nice. I did top this off with a little Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder and the airbrush bronzer. I also used some Charlotte Tilbury on my eyes. I'll list everything that's on my face down in the description box, but I honestly think that this looks pretty damn good. Like, it looks really pretty. Everything looks pretty flawless. I put very, very little concealer, only on my dark circles, and I spot concealed very, very tiny on some of these very predominant red spots. They were already pretty covered to begin with. So I'm gonna step in here really quickly and say, for the claims that I read to you guys prior in the video, some of them seem pretty interesting. I definitely feel like it did even out my skin's texture. It does feel moisturizing. It actually still feels a little bit tacky. It doesn't dry down to like a real dry feeling. It actually feels a little bit more hydrated. The correcting part, it definitely corrected the skin tone. Now, I don't know about the whole wrinkles over time and stuff. I will let you guys know if my skin gets better while wearing this, because with all of these that I'm trying, I will be doing follow-ups because we are looking for the perfect one, right? The one that says protecting, the fact that it has SPF of 50, I think that's pretty nice protection, but the other thing about the plum, who knows? And the illumination, I do feel like my skin has a very healthy glow. What I love too is it's not getting in any of my wrinkles, like none of them. Like I don't see creasiness. I feel like everything just went on very smooth. I even think it looks even better after you set it down with a little bit of powder and put on the rest of your makeup. It like literally starts to just sink in the skin, and I think it looks pretty damn phenomenal. I really feel like this could be a really nice CC cream, like almost on the verge of replacing that light medium foundation completely and just using this. Like it's on that verge. And if I can get my skin to just be a little bit better, I could probably just wear this instead of foundation like that. And now for me, this is actually a coverage that I would wear to the office. I would definitely wear this out more than I would the Bare Minerals one. The Bare Minerals one I would use like, you know, around the house. I would definitely use it to go to the grocery store, run errands. Now this one we're going into a little bit more coverage that I can get away with wearing this to the office and maybe to actually like events that I want to like kind of like cover up, but I don't feel like going all out of my way to put on a full face of makeup, like, you know, total foundation face. This is actually really nice. If somebody were to be talking to me this close, they wouldn't be able to tell how much foundation I had on my skin. They might actually think that my skin looks this good because it looks so skin-like, very skin-like. The only thing I was reading, and I don't know if you guys know more about this than I do, alcohol is actually in the ingredients, which doesn't make me too thrilled because I know that the Bare Minerals one doesn't have alcohol in it, and I haven't really noticed that alcohol has dried my skin, but then again, I don't have extremely dry skin. So if you guys have used this and you have dry skin, has the alcohol ever done anything to your skin? Because it does say it has alcohol in it, which I actually don't even know why they would put alcohol in it, because all the rest of the ingredients that I was reading on here, I was sitting here reading the little booklet that it came with, sounds so nice. It actually has SPF of 50 in it, which is fantastic for South Florida. We walk outside and the sun is like literally scorching. So SPF 50, I was like, that is amazing. So it's funny because it almost acts, from the little booklet, like using this product, you're going to see your skin over time start to look a little bit better. We'll see about that. I do not love that it has fragrance in it. I know when I was putting it on, I kind of smelled a little bit of the fragrance, which I wish wasn't there. And it is a little bit thicker. So when you're applying it, you actually feel like you're applying something a little thicker. But I'm hoping that this works for me. I'm hoping that this works for me. I'm going to wear this for the entire rest of the day. And I'll let you guys know at the end of the day how it wore. I'm crossing my fingers that this one works, because right now, so far, this could be a really nice CC cream for office wear and stuff like that. So this looks really nice. So what do you guys think right now? Do you guys think it looks good? I'm actually pretty shocked. I'm pretty shocked. I think I could get away with this one. I could get away with this one. I think I like it. I think I like it. I don't think I like that it has alcohol in it, but I do like this. So, okay guys, it's that time. It is 8:30 at night. So I've had it on a good 7.5 hours for this run. And I think that this looks really good. Really good. For a CC cream, I feel like I still have pretty damn good coverage around the areas that I have my acne scars. Also on this side as well. I think that it looks really good, and it looks like I still have makeup on. Like if I look in the mirror, I actually look like I have makeup on. It looks better than I'm gonna say it. It looks better than my IT Cosmetics CC cream, which is the hydrating one. I wanna try the original one because the hydrating one looks pretty oily by the end of the day. This doesn't even look oily. Like, I love the way that this looks right off. I could totally wear this to the office and feel like my skin will look pretty damn good at the end of the day. So definitely, it's a winner. The only thing I need to see is how much alcohol is really in there, and if it dries out my skin, or if my skin has any adverse effects to it having alcohol in it. But for the most part, it looks like I like it. I also wear the YSL All Hours foundation, which I know has alcohol in it too, and my skin has never had an issue with that. So I'm thinking that I might actually really enjoy this, but of course I'm going to keep on wearing every single one of the CC creams and tinted moisturizers that I try for you guys. I'll have a follow-up like within a month on, you know, kind of like what I'm thinking and where they're standing. So this isn't going to determine where they rank. This is just my first impressions on them, and then I'm going to continue trying them, and then I'm going to give you guys more follow-ups as I wear them more often. But right now, definitely I like this. I'm going to be putting this one to the test more often because I really, really like the way it looks. And for the price tag, I think it did a very good job. So I'm happy. I'm content. I think it did a great job for the price tag. So yeah, I think this was a very successful Tinted Tuesday. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already, so you join the family. And don't forget to leave me your comments down below and recommend to me your favorite tinted moisturizers or BB creams or CC creams so I can give them a shot. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.